Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? Are we ready for a wonderful stream? Hello, my name is Crow, and today is going to be a beautiful day.
Artbert, darn it! I wrote Albert. Stop retweeting the tweet. I'm deleting it.
Don't be an idiot. You're talented. You're handsome. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous, Crow. But you go. No! You son of a bitch. He's the ultimate shield, the ultimate protector, and it's just so beautiful.
Woo! Let's go!
My money is don't aim it at people.
Oh no, it's teleport! I thought I was gonna shoot somebody! No!
Wow.
Woo!
Not what I expected. I'm so happy but terrified. Go, no. Don't.
Wow.
Woo! Let's go!
Let's do it.
We're calling him Albert!
I hate being manipulated. I hate being used. I hate being toyed with. I hate being messed with. And now I just want to shove my greatsword through his ass, out his mouth, until he fucking dies. Now I'm feeling like a true Dark Knight. You wonder why I picked this class?
Fuck!
How do I like Chris Durham's night music? Man, that... Wow, that's way better. Holy crap. Floor tank is not happening, chat. That's a weird AoE path.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Bravo! I wasn't paying attention!
I was just saying no floor tank. I'm not gonna die. I refuse to die here. Because that horse and those horses, and that's where I'm gonna stay. And everything is perfectly fine. I hate the way my character's being spoken to. I hate their snooty looking down on you bullshit. No, don't not. Fuck this guy. The more he speaks, the more I can't stand his face. When do I get to stab him with my giant stick? Oh, hello. Get fucked.
Wow.
Hi, Magnite. Hi. Oh, did you fall? Did you die? Oh, I'm so sorry, little son. If you dare speak a word of me calling Artbert Albert, I will kill each and every single one of you. I will find you and destroy you. Good morning. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Good day. Good day there, A. My name is Crow. How's it going, Crows? My name is Krojak. Welcome back to 14. Ooh, Sands of Amber. Yeah. Is this my jam? Yeah. This is my jam. This is exactly what we need right now. This is that good. That beautiful, artistic good. I'm being artistic right now. Artistic. I am being artistic, chat. Good day, chat. How's everyone doing? Hi, I'm working on stuff. Hi. Hi. Maybe I'll plug it in and show you where I'm at. Good day. Crow is getting what? The heaviest expansion. Nice. I am trying to get jacked. I lift weights. Literally having a protein shake this week. Hi. Is the black screen normal? It is normal. Black screen is definitely normal. Nice haircut? Yeah, it's fine. It's really weird to me actually having hair. My whole life I've been shaving my head, right? Literally 15 years. Number one, gone. Saved me thousands of dollars over that time. And then I'm all like, okay, I'm older now. Feel a little more confident in myself. I'll try to grow my hair out, you know? No more fear, no more being scared, no more being scared of the hair. Grow it out, right? So I grew it out. You guys have been watching me grow it out over the past month and a half. But Saturday, I'm like, the side was as long as the top, right? It was all like gross and like touching my ears and shit. I hate that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to the barber. I go into the barber. And I'm like, ma'am, I haven't had my hair long in 15 years. I've been shaving my own head with a number one razor for 15 years. And now my hair is super long. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to style it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do about it. And she's like, don't worry, I'll make it look good. And she did this. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get used to it. It's gonna take a while to get used to. It's a different feel. It makes me feel like a different person. Just totally weird. Anyways, while we sit here and we chat and we talk as people file in, we're up to about 121. I think as we approach 200 people, we'll jump into 14. We'll get going. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. Buzz cuts are cool. I've been buzzing my hair for forever, man. Buzzing my hair for forever. Couple things to show. I'm having way too much fun with this software. This thing's sick. You're about to enjoy my my D&D idea folder. This is my D&D idea folder. Okay? I've got a lot of images in here. Some of them you may have seen. Some of you may not. Okay, so I designed an abandoned castle in the middle of nowhere. So if I ever like want to put an abandoned castle somewhere in my D&D campaign, I got an image for an abandoned castle. Right? What else we got here? The wizard tower, abandoned wizard tower, 1,000-year-old. You've seen that before. This really weird structure in the middle of a green field. Looks natural. Is it natural? I have no idea. Haven't decided what it is. I just like it. Ooh, this ancient ruins in the middle of a jungle. Oh, fuck yeah, jungle civilization. Ancient ruins in the middle of a jungle. You know there's a dungeon in there. You know there's magic items in there. It's sick. A black hole type thing over a burning forest. How did that get there? Who put that there? What is it? Is it actually a black hole? Is it something else? I don't know. I haven't decided. I saw this. I had this idea of a black hole over a forest. I'm like, can I use that in D&D? Possibly. So I designed that. My my war machine, my 1,000-year-old war machine that still burns to this day. Is this Midjourney? You know it is. A 1,000-year-old war machine that burns to this day. What's that? I have no idea. Beautiful. I was like, I wanted a castle on like a picturesque river in France. So that's kind of going for this vibe. Beautiful castle-like city on a river. I love it. Beautiful. It might be a location in the world. Castles. Castle in the middle of a forest on the cliff faces and stuff. One of my thoughts on Medion, she's gonna die and I hate it. She's gonna die and I hate it. Village over waterfalls, kind of a cool idea. Ooh, haunted castle. Hell yeah. Ancient castle. Yeah, some of these you may have seen. This is I was going for like an altar in a misty forest kind of deal. Concept. An evil altar. Evil sacrificial altar, right? This. I had this vision in my head that wasn't supposed to turn out this way, but this is what I got from it, and I'm like, this is sick. I think this is going to be a magic item, and it's going to be a cursed magic item. I think they're going to find it in the middle of a jungle or a forest, and they're not going to know what it is. I don't even know what it is. But I saw this, I generated this, I'm like, I could use this as a cursed magic item of sorts. This is new. This is new, chat. Somebody in Midjourney was creating these book covers. And I saw this one. And I was like, holy crap. This gave me a brilliant idea. So I took this and I generated more using the same prompt. I generated more, right? Second one. Third one. These are evil books. Books of evil. So after I was on generating these 3 books of evil that may be magic items in my world, I realized, if there's evil books, I think there should also be good books. So I generated good books. Beautiful. And you're noticing there's a certain motif around these books. This concept of lower and upper, right? A lower circle and an upper circle on this book cover. Lower circles and upper circles on this book cover. Lower and upper on this book cover. And on the evil, they were there as well, right? Lower and upper. Lower and upper. I think lower and upper, if I ever use these for D&D, I think they're going to be a method with which a mortal being could become a god within the world by collecting these artifacts. I would imagine if you wanted to become an evil god, you must find somewhere in the world all 3 of these evil tombs. And by unlocking their power, you could find a way to ascend to a god from mortality. And then I made neutral ones. Beautiful green. Again, lower, upper. This ascension kind of concept on the book covers is, I think if I'm ever going to use it, I don't know if I will, but we're going to go with this ascension to godhood kind of concept. Really, really cool. Flying Island, showed you that one. Beautiful mystical forest. If I want to have like an enchanted forest, I can do that, right? Here's the good books. Oh, I love this. I don't know where I'm using this. I was going for a red portal to hell in a cave. And this is what it was generated, along with a bunch of other ones. I chose this one. Beautiful portal to somewhere. I don't fucking know where yet. Castle of the Clouds, why not? I talked about this one. Meteor impacted the ground, exposing a new dungeon that was never there before. Why not? A beautiful inside of a church, an evil church or a good church, who knows? Carved a ginormous head in the middle of the mountain range. How the fuck did that get there? Who the hell crafted that? What is it doing? Is it alive? Is it a golem? Is it just a head? Is there a dungeon in there? Who knows? I haven't decided yet. These are all just like inspiration for concepts. A beautiful, massive wooden tree with multiple bases in the middle of a snowstorm. They stumble upon this in the world. What is this? I have no idea. Evil crypt, middle of a dark forest. Maybe a lich lives there. Yeah, freaking, I love this. This is going on a coastal region on my map. This city on a coastal region is beautiful. Beautiful. If I want to describe my players what my coastal city looks like, this is the image. Oh, this. I was generating something completely irrelevant to this, but this came up as one of the options. I looked at this, or a version of this, I'm like, this kind of looks like a magical portal to heaven in the middle of a mountain range. What the fuck is this? So I started generating more and more and more of these until I came to this kind of a structure with a road leading to it. And if you look in the middle of between the archway, what lies beyond the arches is not what's behind the arches. It seems to be a portal to a different location. So I thought if my adventuring party were journeying through the mountains, I could let them stumble upon this. What the fuck does it do? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'll decide in the moment when I'm playing D&D, because I'm the DM. The neutral books. Oh, and then I generated obelisks. I generated one of these first. I wanted an obelisk I could stumble upon, because again, just finding random things. And then I'm like, maybe I could build an entire D&D campaign around finding all of these obelisks, right? This one seems to be underground. So then I started generating a bunch. Here's a fire one in a volcano area. Here's an ice one in a snowy area. Here is one in a jungle or a savanna. Here's one in the middle of a desert or a cave. Here's one in the sky among the clouds. Here's one amongst the trees in the forest. So I got all these different obelisks I could use for a Dungeons & Dragons campaign, right? One underwater. Do I want to use obelisks? Do I want to use books? Do I want to do something completely different? I don't know. I just like generating these things to give me really cool ideas. This. I was trying to make something different, and again, this popped up, and my imagination just exploded. What the hell is this giant red crystalline cube doing in the middle of a lake? It just appears there overnight. Like, my adventuring party is like, they're at an inn and they spend the night at the inn by a lake, and all of a sudden they wake up and this thing's floating in the middle of a lake. How the hell did that get there? What does it do? What is it made of? I have no clue. We'll find out when I play the game. I'll make it up as I go along. It's a Fortnite cube. Beautiful this is an underground oasis, an underground garden. Underwater cities, a vampire's castle, haunted and gross, a lovely little village here in the middle of a wetland. This village in the trees, a tavern like amongst the trees, another tavern amongst the trees. I love these images. It'd be great for locations. Look at this little village in this tree. It's sick. It's sick. Oh, and then somebody was making basically the Tower of Babel or the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and I found some images. I took them from my own. This is a beautiful city in this beautiful location. I love it. Love it. So this is all just brain food for a Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I can work on in the future. Where are we at now? 180? I think we're close to playing 14. So that's what I've been doing with my free time. They're just sick. They're just really, really cool images. And again, it's all done by artificial intelligence. I didn't draw a darn thing. Now, my world map. I'm drawing that myself. I'll show where I'm at, and then we'll play 14. You're not what I want. Wrong cable. Right cable. Come to me. Come to me, map number 1. Good morning, Gucci. Has it in Sky Pirate raids? No. The AI really generated a red Fortnite cube? I don't know, dude. It just did. Playing a D&D campaign? Yes. Yes, I am. I have not DM'd in maybe 10 years. It's been a long time. Okay, let me see if I can get... That's not what I want. I want iPad. Aha. It's live. All right. So this is where I'm at with my lovely D&D world. Let me close down my layers tab here. I finished outlining all of the worlds with the... Oh, God, what did I just do? Undo, whatever that was. All the coastal regions. So all the coasts, let me hide the layer. No. Is it this layer? Yeah, so all around all the regions is the coastline. And then from the coastline, you'll have the water coming out there. Something like this, right? Not that thick. Oh my God. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. So the next step is drawing water off these coastlines in a much better way than I'm doing right now. Much better way. I don't like how that looks. So eventually, oh God, I'll be doing that all around the entire world, drawing the coastline, drawing the water. So the map is done in that regard. And then from there, I'll continue on with the mountain ranges, continue on with the deserts, continue on with mountain ranges with rivers coming off the mountain ranges that coalesce into a lake, and the lake has an outlet to the sea, and doing that kind of stuff for the water. And then after that, you'll be doing where are the big forest bodies, and then from the big forest bodies is going to be where are the towns and the cities and all that kind of jazz. So that's coming up next. That's coming up next. So the map did look like this, but now we got the coastal regions adding a bit more of a 3D depth to it. So that's coming along nicely. That's coming nicely. Really enjoy that. Oh, I'm on my Discord server. I'm like, good, I'm not on something horrible. Or terrible. Fun fact, Osmo was Super Boss 9. Cool. Japan got chopped up on your map. That's not the real world. That's my world. That's not real world at all. Map's coming along. Needs a lot of work. Still needs all the amazing zones and stuff. Let's get into Final Fantasy XIV. Shall we, chat? Before I get back to work. Editing a Roblox video. This is the Roblox video I'm currently editing right now. Doing face cam for the first time in a long time. Feeling more confident. Feeling more confident. So doing face cam. I wonder how my Crow audience is gonna react. Have to wait and see. It's gonna be funny. Did y'all watch Tolkien narrating video? I don't recall watching any videos. Do I have roll the machine? Nope. Swap mouse? Thank you. Thank you. Don't like using that clunky mouse for everyday use. But necessary when playing 14. Don't like it for New World. Because New World I'm playing bow. I need the ability to move the mouse around efficiently. I swear the DPI is different on this mouse. It's in video suggestions? I might watch it later. If I have time. Can't promise. Cannot promise. That's good. Come on, let me in the game. Hi, Luna. Hi, Yuriki. There we go. That's a good volume level. Allons-y. I love it, chat. Now everyone's here. I like my intro. My intro takes like 20 minutes because it takes that long for everyone to kind of get in. What the hell did I just do? Discord, what are you doing over here? Stop. Wait, there we go. Discord was opening up, covering you up, chat. Not acceptable. Not acceptable at all. Generally use it as the first step in making background mats. Procedural landscape generator. Could plug your deity map state and create 3D spot. I'm not interested in doing anything in my Dungeons & Dragons campaign when it comes to my map that is in my hand. I really want to do my map by hand. Because to be honest, it's a lot of fun. And it's oddly soothing to do this by hand, to draw by hand. It's oddly soothing. It shuts my brain down. I'm no longer thinking about work. I'm not thinking about anything. It's absolute. I'm not a natural gifted artist, so it takes all of my concentration to draw efficient lines and draw clean lines that it does not allow my mind to think about my job, which is exceptionally difficult for me to do. So, no, I don't care how long it takes me to draw all my maps. I really enjoy doing it. I throw in some lo-fi and I just kind of zone out and do it. It's really, really trouble. The Venat meeting was last stream. So where we last left our heroes, we finally met Venat. And I theorized that it was Venat when I first laid eyes on her when we landed in the zone. Which then let me realize that Hydaelyn, when seeing people, takes on the form of Venat, her heart. And then I theorized that Hydaelyn probably has a form similar to Zodiark when she's not in Venat form. Which makes me theorize, I wonder if Zodiark, if he was ever allowed to walk around, kind of like Hydaelyn can do, if he wasn't sealed away, would Zodiark look like his heart of Elidibus? Which begs the question, what does Elidibus look like? I have no idea. Like, actually look like. You know what I mean? Very curious. Also, my gloves are fugly. You there. Don't be so darn fugly. Oh, crap. I don't remember. I don't know. Let's leave them. Fugly gloves and all. So yeah, no spoilers. Remember, chat, as I'm theorizing, as I'm trying to figure out, and I talk to myself and stuff, no spoilers. I'm trying to enjoy this game on my own. Fix my gear? Yeah, whenever I get a chance. Whenever I get a chance. If it breaks, it breaks. What's the worst that can happen? Tasty. All right, Vanats. So far, I need to be honest, I really enjoy Vanat's personality. I like the way she speaks. I like the way she handles herself. I'm really enjoying talking to her for the time being. Keep going. Shall we begin our investigations then? I don't remember what you mean or where we last left off. I am acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. Of the man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Right, so Hermes is familiar with Akasha, with Dynamis, with this energy source that comes from emotion and not necessarily from ether, which is like synonymous with dark matter in the universe, where it makes up a significant portion of the universe, but you can't really use it for much, except we're finding ways to do it. It'd be like us here now learning how to use dark matter, which isn't even matter, by the way. Dark matter is a substance that weakly is affected by gravity. A substance, an energy field, a source, something. So the term dark matter is very misleading. It interacts weakly with gravity, which is why we can detect it. But other than that, we don't know much about it. So we gotta learn. So Hermes and Metia are relevant. Hermes has sent out multiple versions of his lovely little girl out to find life among the stars. And Hydaelyn, in our present time, is trying to make us leave the world to go to other stars. Why? Does Hermes learn something about the other stars that makes us want to go there, and maybe Hydaelyn wants to try and get us there? That's all very, very loose right now in my mind. Thus, I suggest we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Metion. I have a good idea of where we might begin. Great. She wears a white robe. Does it make her shiny? This is just a theory. A game theory. And cut. I love that theory guy. He's so good. Hi, Vala. His videos are so freaking good. Hold on. Reverse. Hold on. Junkmonger. Hi. I don't want any of this. I want to repair. There's a hammer over your name. Why can't I repair here? That's disappointing. Like, it literally says... Oh, it's a mender. He's right fucking there. There's literally a mender unit right there. Literally right there. It's like beside it. I was so dumb. Chat, I can see you talking, trying to tell me the mender's right there. I know. There's a delay. There's a delay. Just gonna make sure everything's prepared. All right, let's go. Streamer blindness. Even without the streamer part, I am notorious for tunnel vision and tunnel hearing and tunnel sight, which is also vision. Tunnel everything. I focus, tunnel focus all the time on things. I am notorious for it. See you, the woman standing in front of yonder building. Her name is Ismene. She is the one who made arrangements for my stay in Elpis, and from what I recall, she has held her position here for quite some time. Chances are, she can provide us with some insights. Go ask her questions. I'll help with drawing out answers if need be. But I'll leave the choice of topic up to you. So it's funny, Vanat right now seems totally cool, totally normal, totally fine. But once she becomes Hydaelyn, what happens? Because even like Vanat said to us earlier, like at this moment, she can't fathom making the decisions that Hydaelyn made. because she knows she becomes part with Hydaelyn. And she herself can't fathom the decisions Hydaelyn made. So I wonder. Oh, what? Am I supposed to look at you? No. Oh, dude. Is mean. Questions for me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. Uh-oh. It's been a little while since we've seen one of these messages, chat. What? That's tasty. Here we go. Ugh, where's my cutscene voices? Greetings, Ismene. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes. I was wondering if you might indulge him. Ah, certainly, Mistress Fanat. Anything to be of service. What do you wish to know? Does Hermes like something? His interests. Authority on flying life forms, expansive knowledge of living creatures in general. That's not what I wish to know. I need more than that. How would you describe him as a person, as a colleague? He's a quiet man, reserved, you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. It's no secret that she is a highly unusual familiar. Of late, the chief often makes his rounds with her, like a mother hen raising her chick. I understand that she is able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with the talent, however, is a mystery to me. My apologies, I wish I could explain her nature in more depth. Yeah, it's too direct. The chief may not be the most gregarious individual, but he engages with us as is necessary for everyone to perform their duties. Though if you wish to learn more about Metzion, you can try speaking with Timaeus. He should be conducting his observations on the banks of the stream. Alright, let's go. Don't worry, Mom is there to help. Good. She's there to ask the pertinent questions. Think nothing of it. If there is aught else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. Every cutscene should be voiced. Every cutscene should be voiced. Every cutscene should be voiced. That'd be the dream. But it costs. I know it costs money. I know it takes time. I know it's a lot of effort. Every cutscene should be voiced. Come, Krojak, I think we've taken enough of Ismene's time. I will die on that hill. A perfect version of Final Fantasy XIV would have every cutscene voiced. Hell, a perfect version of Final Fantasy XIV would have this voiced. A perfect version. Magical Christmas Land Final Fantasy XIV would have this voice right here. Not like a cutscene, but she would say, "Oh, you're familiar, yes?" That's like Dreamland. Our investigation's off to a fine start, wouldn't you agree? From here, I propose that we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the resident observers. Track down this colleague, sure. Now the system requirements are a 10 petabyte storage cluster. Come on, there's such a thing as compression. Come on. While I did feel compelled to interject once or twice during the previous conversation, you seem more than capable of drawing forth the answers you seek. Meets my point. All I ask is that you watch your footing around the stream. So you're saying I should fall in and drown. Understood. Oh god. I can do that. I can accomplish that. Oh god. This is what I get for looking at you, chat. The music is interesting right now. Yes, I am Timaeus. But please keep your voice down. You'll startle the birds. What is it you wish to be? Is truly your expert in flying? Nope. Give me that. What do you think of Hermes' flying creations? Those beings which soar through the clouds, even now so many variants in existence. What sets the chief's creations apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of celestial realm. Interesting. Birds that climb so high they disappear from view. Traverse the boundless sky in moments, all without riding the currents. Literally space travel. It's all space travel. Even we who prize elegance of form of all else are dumbfounded by his genius. My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. I have never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she's a gift of communication. Not many people know about her very much. If Hermes should choose to submit Meteon's concept to the Bureau, then will the design be registered for public scrutiny? She'll never be submitted. This is secret stuff. If you came to me, if an artisan looking for advice, that would be a different story entirely. Do you know about the mystical dark matter substance? Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. It must have been centuries since the last time anyone speak of such things. Interesting. Hermes is a witch. We have found a witch, baby Bana. Then why bring up the subject? Nah, don't worry about it. Bye. I prefer reading less the cutscene than give me all cutscenes. Reading is tedious. Give me all the cutscenes. Help make it feel like an even more realistic world. Mobile gacha? Yeah, that's true. Mobile games make so much money. Square Enix should do what Blizzard's doing. Make a stupid mobile game to make a stupid amount of money to fund your other games. That's probably, come on, that's why Blizzard made Diablo Immortal. They knew they would take the PRL, but make money hand over fist, and then fund other games. Back already? That was quick work. You were obviously clever enough to head off any of that rambling as mean mentioned. Any new findings to share? Nothing much. No, Bad Crow? Oh, come on. Come on. You really get mad at Square Enix for making a gacha version of Final Fantasy? Like an RTS? Come on. Come on, get off it. I see. Even an expert in the field had little understanding of Meteon's capabilities, let alone awareness of Dynamis. My question resulted in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Meteon as his personal project, yes, which leads me to believe that only the person with any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. More information is needed. Okay. Yeah, I've talked about this before. I need to literally dodge gacha games like the plague because I succumb to them too easily. At present, the strongest link we have with the final days is the power of Dynamis and the intellect which can control it. Thus, I'm inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the Chief Overseer and his familiar. There are more like her. She has sisters that are literally flying around in space. Flying around in outer space. Absolutely crazy. I rather wish I had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? Well, you see, they're in space, they're going to other planets, trying to find something. So his siblings at first now travel the great expanse in search of deeper meaning. Thank you. If the mystery at hand remains unresolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to blah 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 blah, not far from here. Just follow the path west. You got it. God just get you? Yeah, man, God just get me, man. You give me the opportunity to spend money to acquire power, and I fall victim every time. Every time. Because I'm so competitive. I love competition. And I love it. I love it especially when there's competition above and beyond what the normal person would do. I've talked about it before. The perfect gacha game for me is someone that is like, you spend $100, $200, $300 and you can perfect your character. Because then you're only ever facing off against other people who are serious about the thing you're competing in and are willing to spend a little bit of money to compete at the highest level. But you have a serious combatant versus a serious combatant of equal power, and then boom! Love it. Adore it. It's like being in martial arts and taking your martial arts. It's like black belt versus black belt. You know what I mean? It's the highest level of competition versus the highest level of competition, which is why I fall victim to gacha games. So I'm trying to get to that point. And the more vertical room to spend the gacha game requires to reach the highest level, the more victim I can fall to. So I avoid them now. Yeah, so your modern gacha, the most recent ones, I mean, Diablo Immortal is the most egregious example, where you're spending $100,000 to perfect a character. That's unacceptable. That is beyond unacceptable. That's disgusting. The gacha mechanic, period, is disgusting. RNG, spending money on RNG to potentially get power is disgusting. This tower and the one further along are both part of blah 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 blah. This facility where they archive all of Elpis' observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces. It's bigger on the inside, chat. I've been telling us how to get you. I know. That's why I dodge those games. I'm done with them. Can't do them. I shall cut my architectural lesson short. Let's see. Can I go inside? Oh, no, go inside. Oh, come on! It's bigger on the inside. I want to see it. So lame. Genshin is not... It's a bad offender. It's not the worst offender. See, it's really fucking annoying. What the existence of Diablo Immortal has done is it's made something like Genshin Impact seem mild in comparison. Where before the existence of Diablo Immortal, you would look at the amount of money you would have to spend on Genshin Impact to perfect one character, and you would lose your shit. You'd be like, this is so fucking inappropriate. So inappropriate. So unacceptable. But Diablo Immortal has skewed our perception of what horrible is so far away that it's made games like Genshin Impact look mild in comparison. And I hate that. That's so gross. Questions for you? Certainly. All right. Question. Oh, it's more questions. They made a worse Genshin? That doesn't even, like, cut it. It's worse than that. Cairo. Perfect example of this right now, chat. Gas prices here in Canada. I mean, in America too. But I can't. I'm Canadian. So, for a very long... I remember... sub $1 for a liter gas prices. Okay, remember, Canadian, American, liters, gallons, it's gonna be different. I remember sub $1 per liter for gas, right? And then I remember it climbing to 114, 120, people losing their mind. And then drop back down. And then it climbed as high as 140. I believe this was pre-pandemic, or even during the pandemic, climbed as high as 140. And people were like, oh my God, gas prices are nuts. And then it calmed back down. Recently, gas prices climbed as high as $2. I think I saw as high as $2.21. And people lost their shit. And it's back down to about $1.66. And I filled my gas tank up. I filled up from near empty to full for less than $100. And I was like, whoa, that's $100. That's sick. $1.66. That's sick. And then I realized, what the fuck am I doing? $1.66 is gross. $1.66 is gross compared to the dollar I used to spend a long time ago. But, just like Diablo Immortal pushing the envelope, less than that feels so nice in comparison. It's crazy. $2.37 per liter further up north, that's a supply issue. Crazy. $6 a gallon? How many liters in a gallon? Okay, so this is really complicated because you have liters in a gallon and you have American to Canadian dollar. So, L in a gal. There are 3.78541 Americans. Why can't you fucking get on the metric system? Everything is so easy. Everything's divisible by 10 in the metric system. But you gotta go 12 inches in a foot, odd number of 1,000 feet in a mile. You fucking Americans, get on metric. You guys are nuts. Anyway, so there's 1 liter in a gallon, right? So, which means calc. Calc. I said calc. We're looking at $1.66 for a gallon. So times 3.78541. We're looking at about $6.20 a gallon. Canadian. Okay. What's the Canadian can to US dollar? 0.78. So I need to multiply this by 1.22. Is that how that works? 1.2. Oh God. 2 times 6.2837. This is the number 806. It's 760. No, hold on. Oh, other way. Yeah, it's the other way around. You're right. My bad. You're the other way around. Other way around. 62837,806 times 0.78. Oh, $5 a gallon. We pay about $5. Oh, that doesn't make sense. So hold on. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does. If I came over the border with $100 American, I would get $122 Canadian, right? Is that right? That makes sense. As far as I understand, we pay more for things up here, generally speaking. It's 385 where you are? Interesting. South Florida, it's 350. So we're paying about $5 a gallon in Canada. $5 American dollars a gallon in Canada, roughly speaking. This is like where I am right now. Give or take. Okay, so this is more expensive. It's $3.65 where you're at. Okay. 2.2 Canadian per liter in Germany. Jeez. $4.19 a gallon where you're at. $4.50 in central New York. So, Andrew, since you're in central New York and I'm in southern Ontario, we're pretty close geographically. So it kind of makes sense why we would pay similar gas prices. Alright, cool. So right now, it's about $5 a gallon US. It was as high as like... Where was that one calculation? $1.66 times 378? Okay, so it was as high. The highest it was for me was $2.21 times the stupid conversion of liters to gallons because Americans be American. And they can't get off their fucking freedom units, was that much multiplied by the exchange rate, 7.8. We're paying as high as 6.5 American dollars per gallon in Canada. That's as high as it peaked where I lived. $6.5 per gallon American dollars. Freedom dollars! Anyways, let's go back to 14. That's what the prices were in SoCal. So it's pretty much across North America we got slammed at that time. Now, what was it you wish to speak with me about? I have questions. The Chief Overseer's personal research project. Meteon. Yep. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. Yeah, can't tell me much about Meteon. Although I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Garlean shared with me. Is my partner and a fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Meteon heavensward. Sorry. A host of them. Yes, we knew about that. For several days, she would speak of that scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she ever witnessed. Why is he sending these beings not made of ether but made of dynamis into space to search for other stars? To do what? To do what? Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Afraid to not mention it, as you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with a retelling of this sight which so delighted your Garlean? Hermes created heavensward. Makes me like Hermes on the ball. Hey, let's go talk to her. What? observing a subject in Metabasios Thalassai. Cool. Still. If only we knew. If only you all knew. Pretty sure you all know. I'm just left in the dark. Forgettably delay your return to the stars. She's like, I ain't dying. 'Tis a rest well deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered for the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as a Zem. And what would Elpis be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as a basis of many techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much enduring passion as you. I dare say there is not a soul alive more worthy of return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. I will be honored. She's lying through her teeth. She does not want to die. Lying through her goddamn teeth. You're a Dark Knight? You live in the dark? I am the dark. It's funny. I'm looking at a new table, a gaming table for D&D and all that kind of jazz. I'm looking at all the wood offerings, right? I'm looking at the wood DM screens. I'm looking at all the wood offerings. I find myself being attracted to the black and red. There's this beautiful wooden DM screen with it's a black wenge wood with a red I can't remember the wood inlay, and I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. I used to be a blue and white kind of guy. Blue and white. It used to be a blue and white color scheme, but I find myself leaning more and more and more towards black and red, like some fucking emo kid. Can we go inside? I will rejoice the day you die. That's fine. I've opened a path through the skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across to the next tower. Cool, thanks. Black and red's a great color combo, though. True, but I never ever consider. Hi, Rookie. I never ever considered. Oh, what are you doing? No. It's been a long time since Yuruki has done this. Thanks, Yuruki. Thank you. Thank you, Yuruki. She runs off. She's done. She used to do that all the time. It's been ages since she's hiding there. Yuruki, you got an orange name. I know you're there. Stupid case sensitivity. Mrs. Venat, just pass them through. Allow me to prepare the path. Cool, let's go. Hi, Yuruki. Oh, Victor makes a very valid point. Yuruki, this is technically the first time you ever did that for me because we're in the past. Makes sense to me. That's beautiful up here. Oh. Anyone afraid of heights? I'm not. That's so cool. Yo, Cruis, welcome. Hearts in the chat for Cruis. Spam hearts in the chat. Hi, Vala. Unhurried observer. I was not told to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. Wait another 3 hours in game. Overcast. Please, there is no need for fanfare. Only wish to speak with Garlean. I will inform her immediately. Engage in a testing phase. For what purpose? The lovely view? I don't know. Seems like the light's here. It's a bit better. This sounds like a voice actor cutscene to me.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
I like Venat a lot. And yet, listen to what song it is.
What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place? I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes and the adoration in your voice. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures?
Oh, there are stories to tell, young lady, older lady, much older than me. There are stories to tell. If these horns could talk.
Events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own.
I loved feeling at home in Monsieur Fourteenth's manor. I liked walking through the fields of the steppes, enjoying the grass. Talking to people like Tesleen. The quiet moments in my room, talking to Arbert. My first time walking into Gridania. My first time interacting with Estinian as a dragoon, a young dragoon. There's lots. Touch grass. You notice how I said touch grass? Yeah.
By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
Cheeseburgers with Raha. Drinking with Hien and Gosatsu. Hien. And then she called him little son. Sickest burn ever.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it.
And Royalite does the Harshaphant emote. The Harshaphant fist emote. Yeah. I missed it. That's okay.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word. As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done. A passion swelled within me, an epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true, and a presence without, immense yet intimate, fate perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath. I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people, beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. A moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Pray forgive my lateness.
One of the best sequences of cutscenes I have probably experienced so far. Everything about that was just phenomenal. Everything about that was well done. The pacing, everything about it was really, really, really good. I actually forgot I was live for a bit there. I was just completely engrossed.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
Crying? Nope.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteion. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteion, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop with Venat. Then again, I don't think Venat is going to be a problem. I think Venat might be a problem when she becomes the Heart of Hydaelyn. Will I see that here? I don't know. Will I experience that here at this particular time? Is that where I am in the timeline? I don't know. Are we approaching the final days? The final days about to occur here on this place in this timeline? I don't know. I don't know where I am in the timeline. I've had no hint of it. Another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing details of his research to others. Hold on. Is Hermes... a reason why he could be looking among the other stars is could literally be the same reason why Hydaelyn built the moon for the people on the source and the sharks, all that. Does Hermes know that there's something wrong with the planet? Does Hermes know? Does Hermes, with his ability to work with Dynamis, to see Dynamis, to harvest Dynamis, to analyze Dynamis, know that there's something wrong and is actually sending the Metia out to find another star to go to? Does he already know? Or is what he's doing about to cause it? I'm leaning towards he already knows. But no, they haven't given us a cause for the final days yet. And I'm at level 87. So we gotta be stumbling upon the cause of the final days sometime soon. Does it have something to do with Hermes? Is he tied to the cause? Or is he trying to find a way out? That's an important question. Or is he just trying to learn about Dynamis, and by learning about Dynamis, he triggers something? Is he the dwarf that dug too greedily and too deep and unleashed the Balrog? You know what I mean? Does his research into Dynamis accidentally trigger the events leading to the final days? He himself has succumbs to depression and anguish and all these negative emotions. Is he patient zero? I only have 37 questions, chat. If that's okay. You know what I mean? I only have 37. I thought Zodiac was a bad guy. From what we've learned thus far, I think we safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others. Which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the... Stop literally using my brain. Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter the more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next step should be to divine why or even if he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. I don't think he desires a terrible fate for our star. I think he's either A, noticing things going to shit and trying to do something about it, or B, studying into Dynamis to the point where he has a bad thing happen. And he becomes patient zero. I don't think it's intentional. Because intentionality makes him the bad guy. And I don't think that's the case. I should like to visit the site from which Sir Hermes sent forth the Metia. Let's go. The game has a secret plugin reading your mic. There are games that do that. People have developed games. Thank you. I was all over it. People have developed video games, like a horror video game, where the monster, if you're hiding in the closet, you're hiding from the monster can actually pick up your mic sound effects. And if you're talking, knows where to find you in the video game. So if you're a YouTuber and you're providing commentary, the talking gets you killed in the game. It's amazing. It's such a clever design. Was it Phasmophobia? Was that the one I noticed? It's a brilliant concept. Brilliant concept. Completely murdering content creators. Yeah, whoever thought of it, like, kudos. It's a beautiful, brilliant idea. Alien Isolation? That's a beautiful creature. Very majestic. That island? This part slaps? Sick. I like slapping. Ugh. Now if I were conducting some research, wow. If I were conducting some mystery research, where would I go? That island right there. Duh. What about that one? I have no means to fly. But hardly an insurmountable problem. What are we gonna do? Hop on the back of a bird? To me, Argos. Oh! Hey! Look who it is! Look who it is! It's Popo. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Krojak here? Over there to that island. Hey, Popo. What's wrong? Stubborn creature, there is no place on this great star we have yet together traveled, and still he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. You know me, but you don't know me. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. I encountered him on the moon. You've ridden him before? Ah, your before means my after. Not at all confusing. Interesting. 'Tis certainly not unthinkable. But speaking of here and now, the quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring. What? Why? How? What? Demonstrate to him that you're capable of holding your own against me. Why did we take this turn? I might even teach you a thing or two. Okay. Listen, you pick 6 Pokemon, I'll pick 6 Pokemon, and we'll battle that way. Alright? You seem doubtful, but useful lesson or not, it will be certainly a moment to remember. Alright. Alright. I will do what I must. Little Star Wars quote. Had a feeling you might say something like that. Know that you must give a good showing, however. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I got a big stick. I only have one weapon. Everybody just wants to fight me. Literally put into this world to fight things. That's what the Warrior Light is. He's a big, giant metal stick that the other characters in this game use to beat each other with. Neat. Alright. I choose Pikachu to start. No, screw that. I choose Bulky Gyarados. Bulky Taunt Gyarados to start. Let's fucking go. I will not go easy on you. Alright.
Let neither side hold back.
That's loud. Oh look, I'm nearly dead. There's something around the outside. Now what are you doing?
My blade sings!
I really don't care for this right now. What am I supposed to do? Let me go behind you. Okay, that's cool. sword and shield. She a paladin? That was lucky. The hell? What the hell, dude? Can I go in yet? Can I go in yet? Ow. I'm dead.
My blade sings.
I don't care for this fighting. I gotta be honest. Like, this bores me. I don't know why. I don't even fight doing this. Weirdly enough. Like, I want the story. I don't need this little interlude of combat. I think it's dumb. I think it's pointless. I think I'm wasting time. It's just dumb. The fight's part of the story? Great. I don't care. Wipe it out. Tell the story differently. I think this is a waste of my time. Weirdly enough, considering that I enjoy combat, is it because it's Venat that I'm fighting? I'm not. If it was Xenos, would I feel different? Huh. I don't know.
Let neither side hold back.
Yeah, I'm getting no enjoyment out of this. Weirdly enough, I'm trying to figure out why. I think it's just stupid.
My blade sings.
Jump yet? No. Ugh. Should have said the jump.
My blade sings. Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
Oh, now what?
No quarter.
Interesting. Probably should get away from her here. Now we're good? Okay.
Have a taste.
Oh, I got a bad sack.
I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
What are those do?
Prepare yourself.
Ow. Why won't you die? Why are you forcing me to these mechanics? You've been on a sliver of life for a while.
Let us move to the final trial.
Now what? Siphoning ether. Interesting concept. Crap, I gotta kill these things. Jesus, enough's enough! This is so dumb right now. What is going on?
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will.
Okay. Cool.
You still stand. People of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
Dog was laughing? Yeah.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
Yeah, I feel
One would
for some.
think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, his strength was astounding.
I can see that a lot of people really enjoyed that little trial. I think I feel very alone in my feeling for it. You're not going to enjoy the battle when you choose to ignore the point. I like how she changes classes just like you, but it's 4 times stronger because somehow can't stop the end of the days and the music. Choose to ignore the point? I don't understand what you mean. What's the point of it? I'm alone? That's fine. I don't mind being alone. I'm totally cool with it. I found it pointless. That's okay. Let's keep going.
As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Chat, you are talking fast. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. Dog going to split? Hey, Popo. Yes, cool.
Well now, I dare say he is warmed to you. A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites.
and is ever eager to come to their aid.
All right, so this is actually lending more credence to the concept of me being here in this time is meant to be. And the reason the dog likes me on the moon in the future is because the dog knew me back here at this time. And that there's some memory wipe going on for people like Emmett, etc. Ooh, does Hythlodeus remember? Ooh, that would be interesting. So let's say Emmett's memory is wiped using the one memory wipe device that we heard about. Because Hythlodeus refers to you as my new old friend or something like that, way back in Shadowbringers. And we were under the assumption that he was referring to you like that because you're a Zem, or you're the shard of a Zem, you're half of a Zem or something. But maybe it's because he actually remembers your little familiar ghosty self back then. Maybe eventually Hythlodeus makes the connection between you and a Zem that he knows and makes that connection. We'll see. We'll see. My money is on the timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. The event, things I'm doing now occurred and have to occur to get to the result of my history. And that Hythlodeus remembers Krojak Jaeger, the aura, who they turned from a ghost into a tall being. And maybe he figures out that I'm actually a shard of a Zem, one and the same. And when he goes by, maybe. We'll see. Argos will soon have us standing on the very spot where the Medea made their departure in the night sky. With luck, we will learn something of Hermes' intentions. My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. There's no that. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us rather than against us. We didn't meet the actual Hythlodeus? No, what we met was a phantom of Hythlodeus. What we met was Emmett's memory of Hythlodeus, Emmett's recreation of a phantom of Hythlodeus and stuff. So, time to become my own grandfather. Yeah, possibly. A flower upon your return. Let's move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? Well, then we will allow Argos to catch the currents. Cool. Yeah, Hythlodeus on the moon is the real Hythlodeus. Yes. He greeted me in the same way. Yep. Tagi Bunshin no Jutsu. Yep. It's... Man, I make videos on other channels for other audiences. And some of those audiences are rather young. So in the video, when I use a term like Kage Bunshin no Jutsu, and kids argue with me saying that that's not how it's called, that it's Shadow Clone no Jutsu, I just want to take what little hair I have and pull it out. It blows my mind. Like, come on, kids. It's okay, chat. Don't worry about it. He's so pretty. He's a pretty puppo. Clicky, clicky, bye. Ha, bot, you got 3 messages off before I banned you. Oh, 4. Damn, you quick, bot. And not everyone grew up with fan subs. Well, my first anime were all dubbed, right? Dragon Ball Z, dubbed. Yu-Gi-Oh, dubbed. Pokemon, dubbed. Like, those were the ones you found on TV way back in the day when I was a kid on cable. So dubbing was my first exposure to anime. Oh, I think I can remember my first exposure to subs. I think I can. Okay, so Mrs. Crow and I were suggested to watch Bleach. We kind of enjoyed Naruto. We were suggested to watch Bleach. So Mrs. Crow and I, in bed with an iPad, I think, or something like that, watched the first episode of Bleach. In dub. And we really enjoyed it. Like, wow, it's kind of cool. So we watched Bleach. I think we got partway through season 2 and our dubs ran out. And all we could do was watch subs. And both of us were like, well, I want to know what happens, so I guess we'll just watch sub. And then from there on, it was just subs. And I can never watch dubs ever again. We were accidentally forced
Quite a
into
small
subs.
place, lacking even the most basic equipment.
Well, yeah, they don't need equipment to do anything.
The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Lady, I got a big stick and I shove it into monsters. Like, I don't know what you're talking about with all your fancy schmancy magic stuff.
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you.
What?
Come and stand before me. There are two ways to see the past.
Oh, you're referring to the Echo right now. Okay, cool. Not the Echo. Yes, the Echo? No, the Echo. Referring to your gift. Specifically. Yes, Echo? No.
The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory.
It's like mind reading.
The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Yeah, my Echo stuff has been involuntary. Great music.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars.
Wow, Meteon sounds oddly different all of a sudden. Oh, Meteon, what are you doing?
Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles.
108 days, I imagine.
End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Yes. Good tidings at long last.
Alright, so here's the thing. Is he trying to avert the final days? Does he accidentally cause the final days? Like, which way is this story going? Is he finding another star to go to in case shit gets bad on this planet? Is he accidentally going to trigger shit? Like, there's a few ways the writers could go here.
Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
If I had to guess, he's just being an explorer.
But soon we won't need to speculate.
Speculate.
We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking.
So far, it seems like just for the purposes of exploration.
Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike. How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out, and I will share them with our people. That together we may contemplate our own existence.
Okay, so it's nothing maniacal so far. Nor is he even remotely familiar with the final days so far. then is he patient zero? Does he accidentally trigger something somehow? Is it the access and use of dynamis that triggers it? Because we got like celestial pathway things going on, and final days triggering where the celestial energy seems to be weakest, and negative emotions, and there's just so many little puzzle pieces, just so many puzzle pieces, and they're not clicking together.
Will become a better place, not only for man, but for all life. Meteor, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps... a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
So, what is your opinion?
He's exploring space, and so far seems innocent of all charges.
I understand. He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not
It was
take
the
ill
flowers
intent
all along.
to beget ill. We must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself.
Sure.
If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
There are any number of places Hermes might be. Let's go find him. The Northern Isle. Do not question how they find room for them all on so few islands. Yes, answer lies within itself, a touched upon the practice before back at the archives. Oh, bigger on the inside. Right. Gotcha. The piano? Yep. Yeah, the beautiful theme. Oh god. Come on. Jimmy. Yes! Victory is mine. Shit. Get off me, big beastie. No point going up there. If the theme comes from 14 or from 4, I don't recognize it. I don't know where this theme comes from. It's not obvious to me. It's a big map. There's a million side quests here. Well, okay, 12, but you know what I mean. Allons-y. Allez means to go. Hi. Authority use as you wish. Go. Follow the path. Turn left at the crossroads. Okay. Allons-y. That's a fair-sized building. Not used to seeing things that large in 14. It's pretty big. Oh boy, here we go. Don't want to know. Oh, armor out thing. Here we are, Grandest Research Facility in Albus. We should head aside and ask about Hermes' whereabouts. Is that another facility, as we've just discovered? Damn it, your princess is at another castle. Olympus? Oh no, damn it. Hythlodaeus. I want to meet Olympus. Furthermore, we've confirmed that his studies into Dynamis, as well as his creation of Meteon, are entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Bingo. Bert and Ernie? Yeah. According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days. 14 is the convocation. Okay. Yes. But we're never able to pinpoint the root cause of a calamity. Yes. Now, is correlation causation? Is basically what I'm trying to say without saying too much. Is correlation causation? Is the weakening of the celestial currents causing the final days, or are they both symptoms of the problem? And not necessarily one causing the other. Are they both simultaneous symptoms, or is it one causing the other? With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hythlodaeus' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. And what better fits that description than this invisible, intangible dynamis? Yes. Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume that he either... Oh, I need coffee. Either knew and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, right, so let's say Hermes, later on down the road when the final days occurs, realizes that the celestial currents are weak in places where the final days occurs first. With his knowledge of Dynamis, did he not draw the connection? Is he stupid? Does he understand and refuse to say anything? Does he know more than he's letting on? Great questions. To be clear, the convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth, and would have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Okay, interesting. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that, I am certain. No hints, chat. I ask questions. I ask questions looking for no answers. Seems more to the tale. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. Yes, Emmett now does realize that I have not lied and that everything I said is true. He's accepted that fact. Mr. Raceland, how comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no further reason to delay. 'Tis time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. I ask questions looking for coffee. That makes sense. But as Emmett Salk, I have due to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Thanks, Emmett. I am very grateful that the writers decide to go this way with the story, allowing us the opportunity to actually be here with Emmett, Hythlodeus, Vinat, etc. Thank you, writers, for giving us this, for allowing us this, allowing us to experience this. I think the time for leisurely exploration is past. If I might have a moment to adjust my vision. Poke his eyes. Beep, 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 beep. There he is, on the next all over. Meteonos with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study. Head straight down the path. We can teleport to that place on the device at the bottom of the slope. Oogie doogie. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, get off me, big old beastie. Aether current neuron activated. I always forget to talk to the NPCs. Usually they have some good stuff to say, specifically Emmett. What? You expect me to praise you in your progress? On the contrary, I'm simply surprised you made it this far. Then again, even with you slowing her down, there is no denying that Vinat is an accomplished researcher. Her wealth of wisdom and experience is unmatched, and her achievements in creation magics in any field, nothing short of extraordinary. Though the singular brilliance which sets her apart can make her motives somewhat impenetrable at times. As her student and successor puts it, she is a force of nature, at once so close, at the same time, so very distant. It's interesting that it's the only region in Elpis which lacks a researcher hub, largely the nature of its observation sites, within which they let loose creatures. Great! We're close by, within the Hungering Gardens. That's a foreboding name. Make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. I'm not your errand boy! If I were to go, he would assume I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel matter. All of us present, you stand the best chance of convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. I'll have to go to find Hermes. I'm not your errand boy! Ugh. The Answers are assembling? The Avengers? Ugh. Okay, this garden is rather hungry looking. Do I have to? Damn it! There's a lot of weaving around there. And that guy's taking a long time to die. Can I just run past him? Sick. Search for Hermes. Okay. Hermes. Hermes. He's somewhere in this fucking mess? You kidding me? Hermes! Oh, fuck's sake. Hermes! Are you gonna be behind a rock? Hermes! Has anyone seen the dum-dum? Hermes! I ain't got time for this. Where the fuck is this dude? Oh, there he is. What are you doing here? I thought you were keeping company with Hythlodaeus and him itself. They just run away from the weeds? Hell yeah. Important matter. I will come as soon as the work here is finished. Will not be long. There is no place for idle exploration. Yeah, I already realized I didn't want to hang around here, so I'm cool with leaving. This place is gross. No. Screw you. I'm out of here. The quest kind of drove me mad. It wasn't obvious where he was. They were briefly entangled with denizens? Ah, they're fine. Cannot speak for certain convocation members, but I, for one, am impressed with your fortitude. Well done. Thanks. Let us pray that things like soon turn for better. And for as fascinating as it would be to meet the Eorzea who would recreate Amarat in the depths of the ocean, I think it's best for all concerned if such tragic events never came to pass. But here's the problem! What kind of time travel are we talking about? Do my actions lead to the future with which I am used to seeing? Or can you actually change the past? I don't know. We've been told we can. Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone, naive hope that it is. Smiles, chat. You're all so goddamn smiley. Hi, Emmett. Hermes said he'd not be long. Hermes! Hermes! No, there he is.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Are you trying to cause a catastrophic apocalypse on the entire planet?
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief.
Oh, screw off, Emmett.
Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
Jeez, Emmett. Some chill. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Space. Blah, blah, blah. Moon. Blah, blah, blah. Rockets. Blah, blah, blah. Final days.
The final days.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction.
Yes.
And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes.
Yes.
I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction.
Yes.
We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom.
Yes.
And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Take my word for it. It is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis.
I hate whenever they do the whole zoom in on the mouth of the person talking, it makes me really uncomfortable, which I think is intentional. And the fact you can't see his eyes
is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age.
Yes. So in the first time, they're literally full of ether. It's these people right here. They're full of ether. They're exceptionally powerful wizards and mages and sorcerers and such. But in my time, mostly everyone is like, well, if you include all the calamities, they're like half-ish. power, halfish. Some of them, other ones like, I don't know, not so much.
As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis.
Okay. Huh.
Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics.
Okay.
In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction
Yes.
of our ether.
Yes.
Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential.
Yes. But no, this still doesn't give me the why. This just gives me the how. I don't want the how, I want the why.
But that would explain only the mechanism.
Yeah, we're 8 with Arbor.
Not the cause.
Th-
Though perhaps.
Thank you. Literally, this game needs to stop listening to my fucking microphone. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
What is it?
What do you got?
Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Yes.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings.
Yes.
Feelings for which there must first exist a source.
Yes.
A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
Okay, so if negative emotions are causing the change, the source must have the same negative emotions. So, do the gods, I'm just spitballing, do the gods of this world represent specific emotions?
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents.
So it was correlation, not causation.
Someone, or something, is instigating the
Do
star's
the gods of this world represent different emotions? I imagine usually they represent different functions, right? Maybe you have a god of the sea. Okay, in most, I'm talking about like high D&D fantasy kind of things. You have the god of the oceans. You've got of fire. You have god of winds. You have god of heaven and god of hell. Do any of them govern emotions? Do we know at this point?
So, we've a villain on our hands after all.
I mean,
Any idea who or what it could be?
it's you! Fucking damn it.
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether,
Okay,
encasing it like a protective sphere.
that's an interesting little piece of information.
According to your tale, it was where the currents were
Yes.
weakest that the phenomena first manifested.
Again, is it correlation or causation? Are they both just symptoms of the problem? Or is one
If the
causing the
inciting
other?
factor came from without a Theris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Okay.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
What the
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
What the fuck?
I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
Shit just got real.
May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Fucking aliens, dude.
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
Is Meteon suffering?
It hurts, it hurts! It hurts! So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteion. Steady.
So scared. So lonely. The pain. It's too much. Why? Why do we? They hurt. Hate. This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
She couldn't hold herself together. They're made of a tiny, tiny little bit of ether, and mostly dynamis. The dynamis couldn't hold itself together. Oh, she consumed. Fuck. I hate being right. I hate being right. I called that she was going to be destroyed. I die. I hate being right. Alright, so she's made of mostly dynamis. Dynamis is all about the final days. Dynamis. Stereo currents. Dynamis. Frick.
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings.
Oh.
An ability for avoiding confrontation.
Okay, that's good. I thought she was dead.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right? In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteion also employs dynamis. That would explain why you were able to hear her when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down. Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Don't look over here. I'm trying not to. When shit gets real, I'm trying not to look at chat, because chat just wants to ruin things over. She's over here. Are you her, chat? Are you her? Chat, we're going to stop here today. It loathes me to say it, but we're out of time. So we will stop here. We will resume tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. I will see you guys tomorrow here at this place, on this YouTube channel, at this exact same time. Thank you for joining me. This is the best place to stop. Perfect stopping place. Oh, you can't be serious? Yes, good spot. Perfect. Brawl moment. Super stoked. One hell of a start. Nice. This would be a great place to stop, okay? Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. First streamer to stop here. I don't give a flying fuck about anyone else. I'm doing it my own way. Before the most annoying part. You'll be frustrated if you start with this tomorrow. Who cares? It's fine. See you guys tomorrow. Love y'all. Have a great day. Jump in the Discord server so you're notified every time we go live. Right? Best way to get notified. Jump in the Discord. Should pop up. Should pop up. I'm gonna do lowercase. There it is. Jump in the Discord server. Alright. Agree with that user. Going to be annoyed? Who cares? It's all good. No worries. If I'm annoyed, I'm annoyed. Welcome to Endwalker. You can't fucking keep welcoming me to Endwalker. I'm already like 70% of the way through it. Alright. Bye, guys. Have a great day.